we're going to be doing a tier list on custom jujutsu kaisen techniques. Bear in mind, guys, this is my first video, and it might sound a bit iffy at the start. So, please bear that in mind. So first, we're gonna start with my first one, which is called program manipulation as a jujutsu kaisen custom technique. So, program manipulation is basically a technique that basically what can I say here? So you know about all these programming terms called basically like firewall bits, bytes, and all that. This technique takes it a little bit too literally. For example, a firewall in actual computing terms is something that restricts you from doing something. So then, what this ability does, I can say firewall, and then a legit firewall will appear, but it will actually it's gonna actually restrict my opponent from kind of doing anything to attack me. Already, this seems kind of defensive a bit. Um, but bear in mind there are other competing terms like bits. So how I can work with this is that bits could be maybe mm, maybe something can take a few bits out of my opponent, and bytes um the ability can take a bite out of um my opponent. So already this seems pretty good. I'm not really going to go into too much detail about it right now. If you guys want to hear a little bit more, I'm going I might do a video more about this and any other ones. That doesn't really seem fair too much. So first, so far I might put program manipulation in A, maybe B tier, since it's not since I haven't really developed really anything about it. It doesn't really seem too good currently right now, but it seems alright. Um, Next, plant manipulation. Okay, so plant manipulation is basically um okay, so the user will have plants. All you really need to have is seeds in your pocket. Look, I know it really sounds a little bit boring at the start, but trust me, it gets a little bit more interesting as we go on with it. So plant manipulation. If you have anything to do with a plant, seed, or anything else, you're able to grow it, change its yeah, yes, it changes biology, meaning that you can you can try change an otherwise delicate flower into a dangerous one, or you can change its appearance as well to maybe for it to maybe look like a dragon, maybe. Um, if you guys are aware of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, plant manipulation may be able to create something like that. And it will have its own mindset and things like that. So, maybe seeing how good it seems a bit here, I'm going to A tier since it seems quite good here. Next, output manipulation. Output manipulation allows the user to output more force into output more force or um yeah, allows the user to output more force into whatever they're doing. Um the more force they're outputting, the more cursed energy they're going to lose. So for example, imagine you're running and then you want to jump super high and like you're trying to maybe like catch an airplane or something. You would have to use quite a bit of your cursed energy to then get to that target object. Or if you want to punch, um the attack potency or the force of the punch would do more depending on how much cursed energy you're willing to output from there. Uh, so output manipulation. Seeing how good it could be, I'm pushing it in A tier. Um, uh, let's see. Oh, I forgot to remove this one. Let's just skip. Um, dust manipulation. Dust manipulation. It's a bit of a weirder one because I want it to be based off of an animal that like that's basically dust. So if you guys, so you guys already know moths, right? Moths, when you squish them, their body turns a little bit dusty. So you're able. I'm thinking maybe when you use the ability, the dust you use um can maybe turn into a moth. Maybe I'm thinking. Um, apart from that, with dust manipulation, you're able to manipulate dust particles, and for that you're able to fly. Then you, which is yeah, so when it flies, like you're allowing the dust particles to carry you through the air, making you fly, basically. Able to control sands. Maybe you're able to make dust tornadoes, dust dust storm, make cars fly and stuff. So it's nearly everything has dust around it. So already this seems quite a very good ability. I'm not even going to lie. Um, this may be our first S tier, since it has lots of potential with it. It has lots of I had quite a few ideas going for it. Next, forge manipulation. Forge manipulation might be a little bit of a no, not forge, no, forger. That might be a little bit of a weirder one. So the user, you will be able to summon a forge for yourself, and then you'll be able to grab a few items and then put them on the forge, and then and then a hammer built from pure cursed energy will be in your hand, and then you will be able to hit whatever you want on the forger to then combine or to maybe separate to create the thing you want to create. Bear in mind, if you have the thing in your mind, um then it will be possible. Uh oh yeah, and also this isn't really a thing that you would really want to be doing on the battlefield while you're fighting somebody, as it could at the process can be quite slow. So seeing this might be our first C tier, despite it having lots of capability to its abilities. Alloy manipulation. It's basically like Forger, but you'll be able to attract metal close to you, metal quite close to you, and then combine the two metals together, like the name suggests, into another metal. Then you're able to turn enough. Then you're able to turn that metal maybe into a weapon, or something. Mm, yeah. So yes, wait. Yeah. So far, for alloy manipulation, it's also going to go in B tier. Dark. Now dark. I know there's two. That was a bit of an error. Um. So anyway, dark. A so one of your hands, they will. So one of your hands will turn black. Um. And with those hands, you're able to. That hand is indestructible. First of all, can't be destroyed. So you know how uh black kind of like absorbs light and things. The hand um will like absorb attacks, and then you'll be able to shoot them right back. Maybe store them for a stronger attack. Um yeah, so that's really all I can think of right now. Uh So I'm going for another B tier here. Then finally, border. Border is quite versatile. It's usually it's a mobility plus technique. So you'll be able to summon a surfboard or skateboard, whatever if you want. And when you're on it, you'll be able to ride on any surface or any layer you want to. Basically, you're able to surf on literal walls. Basically, you just defying gravity and things. You'll be able to surf on the wind, surf on the maybe surf on the atmosphere. Uh, actually, never mind. Yeah, scratch that one. That's a bit too much. But the board will just cut through anything it touches on, and then allow you to ride on it. Uh, so since it really has no attacking moves, might be our first and last D tier for now. So this is my tier list. Um, I know the audio is a bit bad. I know I'm a bit bad at making videos since this is my first video. Um, but anyways, let me know what you think about this. Wait, sorry. Let me know what you think about this tier list. Is it good or is it bad? And if you want me to rank your own one, make sure to make sure to subscribe and comment make sure to subscribe and comment which ones you might want. Yeah, now with that, bye. This is my first video, guys.